Okay, so I have a really busy day with clients today, but I wanted to get this out there. I had an email from a follower that says, what do you do if you've got something going on with yourself and you just can't talk about it? It is so painful or it is so nerve-wracking to talk about that you keep it inside as a secret and you feel like you just can't talk about it with anybody. Well, this could be a number of things. I mean, this could be something that you feel guilty about, that you want to get off your chest, but you can't and you don't know who to tell. It could be something that happened to you that's so horrible that you think about it, but yet you don't want to think about it, and you want help for it, but you're not sure how to ask. Therapists go through this all the time, of hearing from people about things that they say, I've never talked to anybody about this before. And the reason why we want to keep it a secret is because we're creating a cocoon for ourselves of safety. Our psychological defenses think, well, if we only address it partially, or we don't address it at all, or we keep it in a box somewhere inside of us, that we'll be safe. And to some degree that's true. You know, you put it in a box, you compartmentalize it, you go on with your life, but at some point the inevitable comes where you have to deal with it. And I think it's a matter of finding people that you trust. Now, it could be a friend, because confiding in a friend can build intimacy in the friendship, and it deepens the friendship to be vulnerable and to share with them and to ask your friend if you want support or advice. And the same thing would be true with a therapist or even a coach. With a therapist, it would be about processing through the trauma that you've been through. And with a coach, it would be more along the lines of, how do you move on with your life after trauma? How do you reclaim it? And a therapist might do that too, but with coaching, it would be more of a life strategy about how do you have a good career and a good relationship and a good bedroom life and a good financial life after having been through something horrible. But if you're going through something and you feel like you're alone, you're not really alone. You're part of a community of people who've been through something really tough, and you need some support for that. And I would encourage you to reach out, but reach out when you're ready. It's okay to wait until you're damn good and ready to reach out. And then when you do, acknowledge that maybe it's hard to talk about, but it's possible. And then be clear with the person you're talking to what you need from them, just to listen or to give advice. But if you feel like you're alone, you're not alone.